Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. Today we're going to make a very simple vegan sandwich. Sometimes you're at home and you're just craving a Subway footlong, but Subway is either closed or it's just too far away. What do? You make your own. All right, so we're going to make a sandwich. It's a sandwich that you can use for breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, whenever you're having that sandwich craving. And our secret ingredient for this sandwich today is beet. Beet. Listen, I love beet sandwiches and you don't even know that you're having beet. So if you're not a lover of beet, I implore you to still please give it a try. Okay, it's gonna taste so good, you're not even gonna know that you're having beet. And if your kids are not lovers of beets, try this recipe with them as well. And I'm pretty sure they're not gonna know. Don't even tell them what's in the sandwich. Just give it to them and let's see what happens, okay? So this beet is gonna become our meat for our vegan sandwich. Are you ready to cook with me? Let's go. So real quick before we begin, I will be using a grill. It's a tabletop grill, like a George Foreman grill. That's what I will be using. If you do not have a tabletop grill, then you can do it in a skillet on the stove, or if you have an air fryer, you can put it in the air fryer and it will have the same effect, okay? But I will be using a grill today. Hopefully you have a grill. If not, you can substitute that appliance with something else, okay? What is important really is the ingredients that you're gonna put on your beet. Obviously the grill brings out a different flavor, but like I said, if you don't have a grill, you can just substitute. That's okay. So let's go. I will be using this golden flax bread I made 2 days ago. If you're doing gluten-free, you can use whatever bread you like, but this is just a regular all-purpose flour with golden flax and sunflower seeds and also brown flax in there, just a regular bread. All right, and you already know we're using beet as our meat. These are some of the seasonings I'll be using, and I'll be using pineapple to make our sandwich. So I'm going to begin by peeling my beet and making it into thin salami-like slices. Okay, so I'm going to peel my beet and I'm going to peel my pineapple. Of course, the pineapple is optional. You don't have to put pineapple in your sandwich, but my pineapple is ripe, it's ready, so why not use it? So here is my beet meat. All right, so you see these slices, they're not too thick and they're not too thin. All right, I think this is a good size right here. All right, so this is gonna become your beet meat. All right, so I am using a small beet because I'm cooking for one, and I got just about 15 slices from it. If you're cooking for more people in your house, if your kids or your husband or your boyfriend or your parents want to try a vegan meal with you, then I would suggest using at least 2 or 3 beets, okay? But I am using 1 beet and I got 15 salami slices. So you're gonna place your beet into a bowl and then add all of your seasonings in here. We're going to add some coconut oil. We're gonna add Cajun seasoning. Cajun seasoning is just my go-to. So whatever your go-to dry seasoning is, go ahead. If you have like steak rub, that would be perfect as well. All right, because that steak rub will naturally give it a meaty taste. But I'm just using Cajun seasoning, some jeera, paprika. I'm also gonna put some green seasoning in there, the same way you would season meat. That's how I season my veggies. So I'm putting green seasoning and pepper sauce because I just love the spice. And I'm also gonna put some chili flakes in here. All right, so that's it. If you wanna add or take away anything, you can. So I'm gonna add all of this to the bowl with the oil, with the coconut oil, and just toss them in there and let them sit and marinate for a bit. So here is my seasoned beet. You can make it your own. You can add whatever seasonings you would like, but just have the basics, which is an oil and dry seasonings. Other than that, you can add whatever you like, whatever flavors you love to taste, you can add in there. If you want to add some ginger, some garlic, just make it your own. So I left my beets to marinate in the bowl for about 20-30 minutes, and then I pop them on the grill, and the grill is going to bring out such a wonderful flavor. While it's grilling, I'm preparing the other elements of my sandwich. As you see, I have some kale in there, I have pineapple, I have some cashew cheese, leftover cashew cheese. I also have some tomatoes, and I have onions that have been soaking in pickle juice for a week. I just love the taste of pickled onions. All right, so after my beets have been on the grill for some time, then I add my pineapples to grill as well. I don't want to overcook the pineapples. I've toasted my golden flax bread, and it's nice and warm and ready to be layered. Okay, so I'm just checking on my beets. I check every now and then, and I feel like it's almost ready. You can take it out at this point if you want, but I love mine to be really crisp, so I'm gonna leave mine longer, but you can take it out at this point. Do you see that? It looks just like salami, and it tastes so good, and it's way healthier. So to build my sub, I started off with a layer of cashew cheese, then a layer of kale, a heaping layer of kale, because I just love the kale. And these kale have been rubbed, massaged with olive oil. Then I have a layer of tomatoes, lots of juicy tomatoes. I've also added my onions, and now I'm going to put my pineapple on the top of my onions. My sub is coming along, and I just can't wait to dive in. So I'm going to put quite a few pineapples on here, and then finally, last but not least, I add my beet. Do you see this? Do you see the goodness, the vegan goodness in this sandwich? From bottom to top, this is going to be so tasty. You probably can tell by now that I don't really like condiments, but if you want, you can add your ketchup and your mustard and your mayo. I'm not really a condiments fan. I'm just adding my pickles, and I can't wait to dive in. There it is, a nice juicy sub for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or even a snack. So I really hope you try my beet sub. It's so yummy. Trust me. Try it and comment below and let me know. And why not have a dance party while eating? Why not?